Our Pisces eclipse on September 7th is actually going to be ruled by Virgo. What a crazy switch up. So the Pisces moon, the North Node, also in Pisces, and Saturn retrograde, that will be retrograded back into Pisces at that time, are all going to be ruled by Neptune retrograde in Aries, ruled by Mars in Libra, which is ruled by Venus. Venus at that time will be in Leo, which is ruled by the Sun, and it's going to be Virgo season. So the sun's going to be in Virgo, which is wild to me because our new moon at the end of August, August 23rd to be exact, that's a new moon in Virgo. It's not the eclipse though. We don't have a new moon in Virgo eclipse until after the Pisces eclipse. So we have the new moon in Virgo that is not an eclipse. We have a Pisces full moon eclipse that is ruled by Virgo and it's Virgo season. Then we have a new moon solar eclipse in Virgo. Talk about the earth rearranging and changing, dear goodness. The way that this lunar node acts is, at least for the way that I've been experiencing it has been working, is that spiritual information, that north node that is in Pisces right now, carrying our bigger spiritual purpose, having all this spiritual information that's been floating up in the air that we need to integrate and receive and understand and have it ground on the earth. All that stuff, it gets activated by us moving on the ground. Let me get up and move around. Let me go make myself some food. Let me go do this activity. Let me physically move things. Also, wherever Virgo is in your chart, 6th house too. Let me physically go move things so that I can go and finally receive these messages. They work hand in hand. They go back and forth, the South Node and the North Node do. So the fact that we have a full moon Pisces eclipse that is happening with a new moon in Virgo on both sides of it, and the eclipse itself is going to be ruled by Virgo, something on the earth is about to get moved. Spirit is about to reach a hand down and say, get this out of the path. Your blessings are unblocked now. Let yourself receive. Expect that. It's giving spiritual intervention, okay? It's giving the hand of God. It's giving, let the spirits ground on the earth and give you what you've been asking for. That's what this is. That's what it is. I was going to say something else, but it's just like the end after that. That's just what it is. Let the spirits come down and really help you. Have you been putting in the back work? Have you been moving things around already? Have you been preparing for the shift and the change that the Pisces North Node is offering to you? Have you been keeping up with your spiritual practices and doing what you know is necessary, even if it takes a little bit of time? Sometimes we need to be patient with ourselves, you know? Have you been doing it? Let the spirits intervene on your behalf. A full moon Pisces eclipse called spiritual intervention. If we could put a movie title on it, I think that's what I would name it. Spiritual Intervention, the full moon eclipse in Pisces. You as the star. So good. This is also going to be a very healing event and a very revealing event. A lot of this is going to be based on work that has already been done. The justice work of the South Node in Libra over the previous couple of years, 2023 to 2025. What justice did you earn? I know for me, the spirits have been very specific about having a relationship with justice and what that looks like and how to interact with it, and the justice that I've been kind of like balancing, accumulating, receiving, and clearing simultaneously. And that's been a lot of work for a couple of years. It's also been because we had the dark moon, aka Lilith, is also known in the astrological wheelhouse, involved with those previous eclipses in Libra about a year ago. There's a lot of mother wound, dark feminine, shadow aspects of that justice work. Now, a lot of us over the previous about 6 to 12 months have been coming to endings within those justice paths and the justice, the balancing of the scales stories, especially spiritually. And if you're still within kind of a court system or there's stuff going on, may that get wrapped up as easily as possible for you. Also true. Let justice balance as easily as possible. I think I would rather say it like that. Let justice balance as easily as possible. That's true. That's true. Okay, but moving back into it. All that work of the balancing and the understanding and the grieving. What were you leaving? What are you now receiving? Spiritual intervention time come this eclipse season. Here, you received this justice over the previous few years. We've had you blinded. It is Pisces, okay? We've had you blinded, we being the spirits on your team, not necessarily me, but we've had you blinded for a while now. Now you get to see it and receive it. Freaking pat on the back, because I don't know about you, but I know about me, and that justice work had me crying and feeling like I was dying a little bit. More so on the aspect of like shedding my skin. Let me be new again. I gotta get rid of this old version of me. I got rebirth time, you know? I'm a Scorpio, so that is how I receive that energy, but discern for you on a personal level, that's also true. So gratitude, rivers of love to you. You know what? Keep up the brew that you do. I for sure will too. Is there anything else that needs to be said about this one? I'm just really in awe. I'm in awe about how much spirit is gonna move on the earth for the lot of us. I don't know exactly what it's gonna be for you. I don't really even exactly know what it's gonna be for me, to be honest, but I do know that it's gonna be moved. The earth is gonna be moved on your behalf based on the justice that you have accumulated and cleared over the previous 2-ish, 3 years. A lot. Wild. Keep up the brew you do. I will too. I think I already said it. And I'll talk to you soon. Also true.